Hi, estate planning attorney Brian Barboza, and today I'm going to discuss how do you determine what kind of estate plan is best for you. Before we get started, if estate planning is something that you are wanting to explore or want to talk more about, please feel free to go to my website, barbozalaw.com, book an appointment to speak with me for free directly through the website. Okay, so what kind of estate plan is best for you? Really, what has to be determined first, before you can figure out what kind of estate plan you need, is a couple things. Number one, what does your estate consist of? Do you own real estate? Do you own investments like brokerage accounts, stocks, bonds? Do you own interest in any kind of businesses, LLCs, corporations? Also, do you have retirement accounts? Do you have life insurance policies? So you got to figure out, number one, what does your estate consist of? Because that's going to determine whether or not you're going to need or want a trust-based estate plan, or you're going to be okay just having a will and maybe changing some of those accounts, the designated beneficiaries on those accounts. Okay, so number one is, what does your estate consist of? Most of the time, by the way, if you own real estate and or if your estate collectively is worth more than about $180,000, especially here in California, you're going to want to have a trust-based estate plan. However, if you don't own any real estate and your estate consists mostly of, let's say, retirement accounts or life insurance policies where there are designated beneficiaries to those accounts, then maybe a will-based estate plan would be just fine for you. The other thing you'd have to consider is, what is your intent? What do you want to happen when you pass away? Who do you want to get the inheritance? How do you want to give it to them? You want to give them all at once, or do you want to spread it out over time? If you're okay with giving everyone all their inheritance all at one time, and you don't own any real estate, and either you have less than $186,000 in assets, or all your assets are tied up in things like retirement accounts or life insurance policies that will pay out, then in that instance, you could maybe do a will, because if you do a will, then they get all their property right away. Now, if you have a will and your property is more than $186,000, then it's going to have to go through a probate, so it's going to be a long delayed process. In that instance, again, you probably want a trust-based estate plan. Also, if you don't want to give beneficiaries all the property right away because maybe they're young, maybe they have issues with money, a bad relationship with money or substances or gambling or something, and you want to spread out how they get the money, then a trust-based estate plan would be best in that instance, because you can pay it out to them over time. You can keep the property in trust after you pass away and have someone who's responsible watch over that money, and maybe give it out on a needs basis, health, education, maintenance, and support basis. So you have a little bit more flexibility. You have a lot more flexibility with a trust-based estate plan as to how you're going to give people their inheritances. So as you can see, it's pretty convoluted, but the two main things you're going to want to look at is, what does your estate consist of, number one, and how do you want to give an inheritance to your beneficiaries. So those are going to be kind of the main points to decide whether or not you want a will-based estate plan or a trust-based estate plan. And of course, avoiding probate is always a consideration as well. So if estate planning is something you want to talk more about or you want to pursue, please feel free to give me a call or go to my website, barbozalaw.com, book an appointment to speak with me for free right through the website. As always, I hope you got something out of this video. Hope it was helpful, and have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.